Alright, in this video we're going to go through some of the app features, show you how it works. So you see the screen here, you see our two dogs paired, Chewy and Tex. They're pulsing. So in the top left of your screen here, this is your map scale. The battery percentage at the top is your receiver battery percentage. And this 148 degrees here on the screen is the hunter's heading. On the bottom of the screen you have the options for locate, dogs, waypoints, and settings. So let's show the locate feature. So say if the dog was off the screen and I needed to find him, I would touch locate. I want to know where Chewy is, so I go Chewy, and it will snap the map screen to the center and make Chewy's text larger, so you know his information bar is showing here, which gives Chewy's battery percentage, the distance from me, and a bearing to Chewy. What a bearing is if the bearing to the dog and that my heading match, then I'm walking directly or headed directly towards that dog. For instance, if you touch the compass icon and I've got Chewy selected, as I turn, and I'm actually turning the phone, which is the direction I'm headed. So if you turn your phone and head at a bearing to Chewy, Chewy will rotate around, and when those line up, you know that you're headed directly towards Chewy. Now while you're on this compass page, you can still in the background move and zoom the map to view the map in the background. So to exit the compass page, you just want to touch the compass icon again. So that's the locate feature. So you can go to locate and select any dog or waypoint if there's a waypoint program to go to. Another way is Chewy selected here and you have his information bar. So if I was to touch Tex, see if I can do it with him close. Okay, you can touch him on the screen and it also updates to Tex's information with battery percentage, distance, and bearing. So that's how the locate feature and their information, how to have the dog's information displayed. So if you go to dogs, this shows your paired dogs, and then this is where you can go to their settings to edit the dogs. So you see here under Chewy settings, breadcrumbs, display on map, display dog name, his battery life, signal strength, status, and what status is either GPS or if it's using dead reckoning. And then you can also go in and edit the name and color. So what breadcrumbs are the dog's history or the dog's track. If you turn them off, so if you were to turn them off here by selecting that, they're still memorized, they're just not displayed on the map. So anytime you turn them on, they will repopulate. If you turn off display on map, it will hide the dog from the map. For instance, if he was in your truck and he was cluttering your map, you can hide him. If you turn off just display dog name, for instance, we'll do, and then we'll go back. As you can see, Chewy's name is no longer there. So say if I wanted to turn Tex's name off, I could go to dogs and go to settings that way. Another way to get there is to touch these three dots on his information bar, and you can get there that way. So if I turn off his name, see how his name is still there right now? That's because his information bar is there, so you know which dog has information. But if I touch anywhere in the map, his name will go away and you just have your dog icons. The next tab on the bottom is waypoints. If you touch waypoints, this is where you can add a waypoint. So you touch add waypoint. We'll select a color. Let's name it truck. So I'm going to type in truck here on the keypad. And then select done. And you can turn him on the map or off the waypoint. You can turn the name on or off. And then you can edit the name and color from there. So let's turn the name on so we see him. I'm going to try, the way you move the waypoint where you want is you drag and drop. So ideally your dogs won't be in the exact same location as you and the waypoint. So we will so what I've done is I touched the waypoint, and you can drag and drop wherever you want the desired waypoint. So see how he's large, the waypoint is, and on the bottom you have distance to the waypoint and also a bearing. And you can use the compass feature if you needed to go to the truck or your waypoint as well. So the next thing we have here is settings. If you go to settings, you can turn day mode off or on, and it changes the lighting on your screen. You can reset breadcrumbs, so instead of just hiding them, if you actually want to delete them all and start over, you would select reset breadcrumbs and it would restart your breadcrumbs. And then you can also go to close map. So if you go to close map, that'll bring you back to your hunt locations. You can select another maps. For instance, let's go to the cache map that I have here. So I was in test, so I can go to the cache map. And if I want that map, well, then I can zoom in. But let's say, where's the dog? So I can go locate, text, and there's my paired dogs are on this map. So you can go between maps by using the settings close map. So that's a quick overview of the features. If y'all have any questions, always feel free to call us 800-922-9209. Glad to answer any questions you have.